Hi, friends. I hope you're having a good day. I was making a few knife sheaths, and I noticed some small but important points. I thought it would be useful to share them with you, so you don't repeat the same mistakes. This knife is meant for protection, and will be kept inside a bag, so having a sheath is necessary. I'll start the design and building process, and I'll share the tips with you along the way. First step, making a pattern. You can do this by hand or with a computer. Usually, a mix of both gives the best result. I place the knife on paper, trace the outline, and add about 3 to 4 millimeters around the edge for stitching. At the bottom, I draw space for the strap and snap button. That's our pattern. Now let's build the first one. This is our first sample. It looks good, and the knife fits well inside. But here comes the first problem. After using the sheath a few times, the sharp edge of the blade cuts through the stitching. This is something you can even see in some products online. So, as the saying goes, form follows function. We need to change our design and move the stitching line to the back of the knife. Next issue. We think about giving the sheath a nicer shape at the tip, but then the sharp point of the knife will cut the thread again. So finally our design ends up like this. Another tip, sometimes even the back of the knife can be sharp or have small burrs. It's better to add a small rivet here, so after some use, the stitching will not open. For more durability, I also add a double stitch line, so if one breaks, the other still works. Almost done. For people using an industrial sewing machine, here's another tip. Sometimes because of uneven layers or small mistakes, the stitch looks fine on the front, but comes out of the edge on the back. To prevent this, cut the leather a bit larger in one side, sew it, and then trim the extra. This way your stitch will always be safe, and the edges will look much cleaner. For hand sewing, the same rules apply. But if your design doesn't allow you to move the stitch away from the blade, you can use stronger materials than thread, like thin wire or reinforced fibers. I hope this video saves you some time and money. If you found it helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe.